The newest Arrowverse cameo on Supergirl has only added to the confusion surrounding John Diggle's destiny as a Green Lantern. In the long-awaited episode Blind Spots, Diggle was in National City, lending a sympathetic ear and a helpful hand to Kelly Olsen as she battled a corrupt city council member and took on her brother James' superhero persona of Guardian. Diggle also made his most blatant allusion to the Green Lantern Corps to yet, although it was unclear if he had decided to join the Cosmic Police Agency at the end of the episode. Fans of Arrow jumped on the notion of John Diggle becoming a Green Lantern early in the series run, citing the lengthy collaboration between Green Lantern Hal Jordan and Green Arrow in the comics, as well as John Diggle's history and personality parallels to Green Lantern John Stewart. Diggle briefly met the Flash of Earth 90 during the Elseworlds crossover event, where the Barry Allen of Another Earth recognized Diggle and questioned why he wasn't wearing his ring. Later in the Arrow Season 7 episode Spartan, Diggle's stepfather, United States Marine Corps General Roy Stewart, was introduced, implying that in another universe John Diggle may have chosen the surname Stewart. The series finale of Arrow explored the concept even further, with Diggle discovering a brilliant green item inside a tiny box that had seemingly landed on Earth like a meteorite in one of the last moments. Since then, David Ramsey has appeared as John Diggle in a number of different Arrowverse shows during the 2020 and 21 period. Unfortunately for Green Lantern fans, these cameos have created more concerns than answers about Diggle's fate, with his most recent appearance on Supergirl possibly being the most perplexing. The Supergirl Season 6 episode Blind Spots made the clearest allusion yet to the Arrowverse Green Lantern Corps and what John Diggle had learned in the Arrow finale. Diggle mentioned that he recently had an opportunity to become a unique sort of hero, but that it would have forced him to leave his family behind when speaking with Kelly Olsen about her struggles fighting systematic corruption as a social worker. This made Diggle think about how many different sorts of heroes there are and what kind of hero he wanted to be. Kelly, according to Diggle, might be a different type of hero than the Super Friends, focusing her energies on defending people from everyday ills rather than interdimensional supervillains. This seemed to imply that Diggle had passed up the opportunity to join the Green Lantern Corps in favor of his family. When Diggle confronted Brainiac 5 on his way out of the Watchtower towards the end of the episode, this point was subsequently misunderstood. The former Legion of Superheroes member was taken aback and inquired if Diggle had already returned to Metropolis. As he walked into the elevator, Diggle answered affirmatively but also stated, "Worlds await," implying that he had decided to embrace the new chance he had been presented. The context clues in the Supergirl episode Blind Spots appear to suggest that John Diggle has been given a position in the Green Lantern Corps. It's also revealing that Diggle's departure was observed by time traveler Brainiac 5, who seemed to assume he had somewhere else to go than Metropolis, because Brainiac 5 would presumably be familiar with the Green Lantern Corps' history and the first Earthling to join their ranks. Nothing has been said about where John Diggle will next appear in the Arrowverse, although it would be appropriate for the first Green Lantern of Earth Prime to make his debut in the forthcoming 5-part Flash crossover event Armageddon, which will focus on a tremendous extraterrestrial danger to the Earth.